Diesel reset tricks mechanics. Hey, there's a reset trick that fixes 95% of diesel problems instantly, costs absolutely nothing, and mechanics really don't want you to know about it. Why? Because a 5-minute reset you can do in your driveway replaces a $200 to $500 diagnostic session, plus hundreds more in unnecessary parts. I'm talking about check engine lights that disappear, limp mode that clears, rough idle that smooths out, and poor fuel economy that suddenly improves. All from simple computer resets that your owner's manual conveniently forgets to mention. Make sure to watch till the end because the fourth reset trick involves your transmission, and doing it wrong can cause serious damage. But doing it right fixes shifting problems that dealers charge thousands to repair. Today I'm revealing the 4 diesel reset procedures that solve almost every common problem you'll encounter. These work on virtually every diesel engine made in the last 20 years, and you can do all of them yourself without any special tools. Let's start with the reset that saves the most money. Reset number 1, the ECU engine computer reset. Your engine control unit is constantly learning and adapting to your driving style, fuel quality, sensor inputs, and component wear. Over time, especially if you buy a used vehicle, this adaptive memory can accumulate errors, compensate for problems that no longer exist, or simply get confused by conflicting sensor data. This causes check engine lights, limp mode activation, rough running, poor fuel economy, and a dozen other symptoms that send people to repair shops. The shop will charge you $150 to $300 just to plug in a scanner and read codes, then recommend expensive sensor replacements or repairs you might not actually need. Here's what mechanics don't tell you. A simple ECU reset clears this adaptive memory and forces the computer to start fresh. It won't fix physical problems like a broken sensor or mechanical failure, but it absolutely will clear software glitches and relearn optimal settings. Here's the correct procedure. Turn off your engine and remove the key completely. Locate your battery and disconnect the negative terminal first, using a wrench to loosen the nut, then disconnect the positive terminal. Now wait 15 to 30 minutes. This is critical. Your ECU has capacitors that store electrical charge, and they need this time to fully discharge. Don't touch the cables together. That's an old myth that doesn't accomplish anything and can damage electrical components. After waiting, reconnect the positive terminal first and tighten it firmly. Then reconnect the negative terminal and tighten it firmly. Turn your key to the on position without starting the engine. Wait 30 seconds. This allows the ECU to run its initialization sequence. Start the engine and let it idle for 5 to 10 minutes without touching the accelerator. The computer is relearning idle control and basic sensor values. Now drive gently for 10 to 20 minutes, mixing city and highway driving. Avoid hard acceleration for the first 50 to 100 kilometers, while the ECU relearns your driving patterns. What this reset accomplishes is impressive. It clears adaptive fuel maps, resets turbo boost learning, clears temporary error codes, and resets DPF regeneration counters on modern diesels. If your check engine light was caused by a temporary sensor glitch or old adaptive values, it simply won't come back on. If it does return, then you know you have a real physical problem that needs diagnosis. This reset is universal. It works on every diesel engine because the principle is the same across all manufacturers. Reset number 2, DPF regeneration reset. Modern diesel engines use a diesel particulate filter to trap soot and meet emission standards. This filter needs to periodically burn off accumulated soot through a process called regeneration. When regeneration fails or gets interrupted repeatedly, your DPF clogs, triggering warning lights, loss of power, and eventually limp mode that makes your vehicle nearly undrivable. Dealers will tell you the DPF is damaged and needs replacement for $2,000 to $4,000. But in most cases, you can force a manual regeneration that clears the filter and solves the problem for free. There are 2 methods depending on your vehicle. The driving regeneration method works on almost all diesels. When your DPF warning light appears, drive on the highway at 60 to 80 kilometers per hour, keeping your RPM between 2,000 and 2,500. Drive continuously for 15 to 30 minutes without stopping or idling. The sustained high temperature burns off the accumulated soot. Your DPF light should turn off, and you'll notice power returning to normal. This isn't a permanent fix if you drive only short trips, But it proves the filter isn't damaged and just needs proper regeneration cycles. Some diesel vehicles also support static regeneration. Park safely with the engine running. Press and hold the brake pedal. Press the accelerator to the floor for 2 seconds. Release both pedals and let the engine run at high idle for 10 to 15 minutes. Your exhaust will smoke heavily during this process. This is completely normal. You're burning off months of accumulated soot in one concentrated session. After successful regeneration, your engine returns to normal operation without spending thousands on DPF replacement. Reset number 3, MAF sensor cleaning and reset. Your mass airflow sensor tells the engine computer exactly how much air is entering the engine. This data is critical for calculating the correct fuel injection amount. On diesels, the MF sensor gets contaminated quickly because diesel combustion produces more soot and oil vapors than gasoline engines. A dirty MAF causes rough, idle, black smoke, poor fuel economy, hesitation, and loss of power. When you take your diesel to a shop with these symptoms, they'll test the MAF and recommend replacement for $180 to $250. But cleaning the sensor yourself takes 10 minutes and costs $7 to $15 for a can of MAF sensor cleaner. Here's the correct procedure. Disconnect the negative battery terminal. Locate your MAF sensor between the air filter and turbo intake. Unplug the electrical connector and remove the sensor. It's usually held by 2 to 4 screws or clips. Now here's the critical part. Use only MAF-specific sensor cleaner, not brake cleaner, not carburetor cleaner, only MAF cleaner. Other chemicals leave residue or damage the delicate sensing element. Spray 10 to 15 short bursts from about 10 centimeters away. Never touch the sensor element. Let it air dry for at least 10 minutes. Reinstall the sensor and connector, but keep the battery disconnected for a full 15 minutes to reset the ECU's learned values for the MF sensor. Reconnect the battery, start the engine, and let it idle for 5 minutes. Then drive normally. The ECU will relearn proper airflow readings within 20 to 50 kilometers. The difference is immediate. Your idle smooths out, power returns, smoke clears up, and fuel economy improves. You just saved yourself $200 and proved that the sensor wasn't actually faulty. Clean your MAF every 50,000 kilometers or whenever symptoms appear. Reset number 4, transmission reset. Here's where things get tricky because transmission reset procedures vary by manufacturer. But there are 2 universal methods that work on most diesels. When to use this reset? Harsh shifts, gear hunting, delayed shifts, or after battery replacement. Your transmission computer also has adaptive memory that learns shift points and pressure settings. Sometimes this memory gets corrupted or adapts to problems that have been fixed. The key on engine off method works on many vehicles. Turn your key to the on position with the engine off. Press the gas pedal all the way to the floor and hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. Release the pedal and turn the key off. Start the engine normally. This forces the transmission computer to clear adaptive shift tables and relearn from factory defaults. A word of warning. If your transmission has physical problems like worn clutches or valve body issues, a reset won't fix them. But if the problem is software related, you'll notice smoother shifts immediately.